Welcome back, everybody. This is the flyer for the Greensburg, Pennsylvania race. They're calling it the Field of Dreams Motocross Farm. It's about 28 miles east of Pittsburgh, and it's a brand new track from what I understand, and it's going to be round 7 of our motocross series, a Field of Dreams, and Mick Spizak is one of the ones that's putting this on, and if you've ever seen any of the bikes that he builds, they're impeccable. And I know that they've ran a rock hound or something, I guess, 3 times over this track already, trying to get a lot of the big rocks out of the way. So I expect nothing less than perfection out there. I really think it's going to be something people will be talking about later on. So try to get your bikes together, and Saturday will be a motocross, and Sunday will be a cross-country event there. And we always get some good turnouts out this way, so hopefully we'll see y'all out there. And if you see me or hear me, come over and say hi. We always have a nice camp set up with the Lowrys and Schreckengoss Riley's now, so come on over and join the campfire, and we'll talk some motocross. Speaking of Schreckengoss, Becky Schreckengoss grabbed a lot of these still shots, just about all of them, and she's just doing a heck of a job with that digital camera of hers. And I left her borrow the SD card, and in return, she let me have the pictures, so I thought I'd use them while I got them. And it's great having high-quality pictures to get things done. So I'm out there in this first moto with a 79 CR 390 Husqvarna, and I forgot to put the battery in the first moto. So this is a second moto. There's a picture of it right there. And it was a good race. That first moto was. I thought that Charlie Walker was in my class, and I was battling him back and forth, and he made pretty much easy work of me and Joe Cole, and got the overall win. And this second moto, though, we're going to see how things go. Speaking of Charlie, there he is. We're going to see how things go, and I got a feeling that you're in for some really good races, whether it's the KTM or the Husky. I got both motos on the KTM, and Craig Lowry's back in action. There he is right there. And there I am on my KTM. So sit back. I hope you enjoy the show. It's some really good racing. I got Mick to my left right here, getting ready to get this show started. They're going to get that gum band pulled across there. They're not going to waste any time at all, and they're going to let us all loose. And there is a bunch of us in this first race. I think we got close to, 17 total on the line. But I'm not going to watch too many of them. I'm just going to have to worry about Mick at the very beginning here, because he gets the whole shot, and he is pelting me with rocks up this long straight stretch, and he's letting that thing breathe. I think I got something for him, though. This 390 I had it rebuilt by Marty up there at Paradise Cycles over the winter, and it is strong. Let me tell you, strong. I think I got a little bit of traction out there on that outside line with that grass. Sort of a drag race up through here. I keep the lead for a lap or two, and this is, remember now, this is a second moto. Coming down toward the start-finish line. This must be the this is the third lap. This is the second lap. Yeah, second lap. That's that last little tabletop, and I can hear Charlie coming off to the side. Now watch the traction he gets. Pulls a wheelie, shifts, pulls another wheelie. That thing is getting traction like nobody's business. I mean, I'm going to try to stick it in here. I'm getting good traction myself as well. I hit the setup pretty well. And I got telling Charlie there earlier, we were out talking in the campers and stuff like that, and I told him, I was like, man, you are one heck of a freaking motocross racer. I didn't know that about you out there. And he said, he goes, that's where you got to start from. And same here. I got my start more on this kind of track versus the cross country, which I've been doing a lot lately. But there's one other person I got to really watch out for, and that would be Joe Cole. And we'll see how it goes with Joe. He won the first moto, and I want to win this second one because I got second place. And if I can win, the second goes, it has more to it. And there goes Charlie around the outside making it stick. There's no way I'm going to stick with him on that Yamaha. I mean, he has got that thing dialed in. He is just pelting me. I got to look down to keep the visor and stuff from hitting me in the face. He just was roosting hard. So Charlie's going to take off, and he's going to stretch it out there a little bit. We're going to come down to the white flag. And I know Joe's back there somewhere. I'm not really quite sure where. And I thought, I might as well just take a little sneak peek. Yep. He's right there. Standing right beside Kevin Marshall. And I know he's coming. He's coming hard. I got to get this Husky wound out and put some daylight between me and him. Cannot let him win this second moto. There's no way I want to do that. I need some bragging rights over Joe. So I'm going to hold these inside lines absolutely as much as possible, but not soon enough. And Joe, I can't believe he slides that thing out there and somehow still gets traction to go forward like he does. I will say, looks like you got the Eddie Bauer edition of Husqvarna there with that luggage rack on the back. I just want to say, but I know what you're going to say. You're faster. So, we're going to get her wound up. I'm going to give you the whole last lap here because in my mind, I know that I'm faster than Joe on this bike. And I got to get around him. I want this win bad. We're heading up toward this last turn before you're going to head up the hill toward that little ski jump. And I'm thinking I'll just out-jump him. I'll hit this thing so stinking hard that I'll make some ground up. But as you can tell, he didn't waste any time coming up that hill at all. I think he stretched it out a little bit on me. Never was able to get up there close. So I'm just thinking, all right, every turn I want to get a bike length on you. I want to get a bike length on you and every one of these little short shoots. And I'm getting it now, finally. This thing has got some super quick acceleration. I gotta outbrake him coming into here. Okay, I caught him. I gotta be able to stick this thing in there, make it work. I'm thinking outside in, outside in. All right, Joe is just about exactly as fast as I am. He knows I'm there. You can hear this bike. It ain't nothing that's quiet, that's for sure. Charlie's checked out on us, and I'm thinking, all right, here's my chance, here's my chance. I back out. Oh, I wanted to run that thing over and stick it in there a little harder, but I thought better than that. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was mad. I thought for sure, when it's this close and you don't win it, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Joe ends up getting the overall win on that one. Now we're into the first moto with the KTM. My bike stalls out on the line. Oh, was I mad. There's Brian Ashcraft. Josh Shucker, Harold Silbaugh. We got about 8 guys, I think, in this first moto, and yeah, I'm dead last. And if you watch Craig. He's out there fresh off an injury on his wrist. He broke his wrist at the one poker run. And this was his first race back, and he wasn't sure exactly how well he was going to do, but that didn't really matter because he forgot to turn his gas on. So, little gremlin reached up there and took him out of contention for this first moto. So him and I are in a heated points battle, and I thought, oh man, that was I caught a break there. Let me just tell you. now I got Harold Silball, and him and I are like two twins out on the track. He's hitting it hard, I'm hitting it just as hard. Not holding me up at all. I'm just trying to think of, you make a little mistake, I'm gonna be able to go around you. It's gonna take you making a mistake for me to get around you, because he is as fast as what I am as well. I'm gonna try this outside line. I like that it's got a little bit of a groove out there. I was able to catch some traction. I had good luck today on them outside lines. I'm not sure who 38R was, but I got to get around them to make my way up front. I didn't see him on the list. Get around him on the outside there, and now I got my sights set on the next guy. Oh, just see me catch traction there. Pulled a little bit of a wheelie real quick. Alright, just doggle hunt. I ain't sure who this next fella is, but we'll take a look at his number plates as soon as he shows me on the side. We'll see who we're up against on this one. That's going to be F. Handel. He is in my class, and there's a couple other fellas in my class, and I'm just trying everything I can to get the heck around these guys. I definitely want the points for this moto. I'm going to try to sneak her in around the outside, catch one of these ruts and get some grass throwing back. And the further you get up in the pack, the faster they get and the harder they are to pass. That's for dang sure. I think he got a little loose in that mud there, though. I'm going to try to reach down in here and grab that deep rut. Back up over toward the jump. This is a great race, great moto. I would like to have been watching this one. From my vantage point, it was pretty awesome, let me tell you. There's Kira getting some big air shots. All right, I've made this pass on that turn there several times. Can't make a stick there, but we're actually catching the group in front of us. So Mr. Handel and me are. Oh, look at this cheering section! I love it. Every time we came around there, that group of kids and Becky and them were over there just screaming their guts out. You could hear them over the engines. It was so much fun when you came around there, like your own little cheering section. I can't get around Mr. Handel. I'm telling you, he has got it together here. All right, I got another lap or two in the books here. We can be patient for right now. The other guys aren't walking away or anything. They're as long as they keep in sight. Ooh, I had to back out of it there. All right, I've been making passes here all day long. Just send it, put the power to the ground, drag race. I've been winning that battle all day long. Get up on the bar, stand up, fly into here, brake late, dive into the inside of the turn. And I finally caught these. I know one of these guys are on like a 650, which was a lot of horsepower for this track. And they've been out front since the beginning, and I want to see what I can do with them. Thought I could get a twofer on that one, but I couldn't. Just working this inside edge, working that inside edge. He's roasting me hard. All right, I'm thinking to myself, if I can get up here close enough, I'm out jumping you. I'm gonna take right or left, and I'm gonna try to outbrake you right here, come up around, Yep, that's what I did. One of them still shots was me passing him on that jump. And just so happened to work out pretty well for me. Well, that's how it's going to end, folks. There's one more lap to go, and I think I cut it out, and we'll move on to the next thing. I got by everybody. I got the win. And I just wanted to get in front of Craig for as far as points go. In this second moto, you know he's going to be coming hard. Let's check it out and see how it all plays out in this second moto. One more moto left. Alright, getting ready to get her started. Got the cards up, gonna turn her sideways. And I think I get a good start, but so's everybody else. And watch Craig, he's gonna put the squeeze job on me there. I had to back out of it. Me and Harold are banging bars up through there. Nothing intentional, of course, but it was some tight racing the way you kind of went left and you came back to the right. It made a really tight squeeze out there when you got to that second turn. And I'm starting out here dead last again. And Craig is out front. There's our first victim. I got Brian Ashcraft up in front of me. And I'm just thinking to myself, that boy's on a 480 Honda. He is gonna let that thing rip. I saw him later on after the race, and I said, "You didn't give me an inch, did you?" I said, "That was a freaking drag race up through there." He goes, "I don't think so." And then he gets that little sheepish grin he always does. I'm not sure, but I think that's Harold back out in front of me there. Oh yeah. He has got my number this year. Him and I have we seem to find each other. And Craig, on that YZ, he turned the gas on and he's got a good start. So Harold and I are running him down with a vengeance. Both of us need the points over him. I'm looking forward to that Greensburg race. I think it's going to be one heck of a show. All the usual characters are going to be there. I'm going to try something here on the outside with Harold, and it's not going to work. You need somebody that's just a slight bit slower than you, and it's some tight racing to make these passes because you can't really give up too much. Craig is way out there. Oh my God, he's out there far. I think he's leading the moto right now. And we are sending it on these jumps. Alright, 2 laps to go. Harold, I gotta find a way around you. This has been my drag strip right here. I'm not sure if I can make it work, but I'm definitely gonna be up there trying. I'll lean her to the inside as hard as I can. I'm gonna squeak by it. Weakly shut the door. And this is like a carbon copy of the first moto. I don't even think Craig knows I'm in the same zip code right now. I'm trying to make my way around this fella here. I'm not sure if that was Mr. Handel there or not. Alright, there goes Craig. I got 25 bikes to make up here, and I'm on a mission. I can get this done. I got it in my head. If I can pass all those guys, I got your number, Craig. Time to put some pressure on you. This is going to be a last lap shootout. I just know it for sure. Trying to be smooth. Luckily, I will say luckily, Blade Schmidt was telling me, he goes, hey, did you ever adjust your springs on your power valve? He goes, sounds like you're lugging pretty hard in the lower part of your gear. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. He goes, come over here once. He showed me in my motor where I can take this cap off and I can adjust that back a turn. Man, did it wake this bike up. I can't wait to get it back out. I rode it in the cross country and it was extremely responsive compared to how it was. It didn't have that lug in the bottom. Oh, I'm starting to see dust now. I know I'm getting closer to the same zip code. Oh yeah. I haven't made up a lot of ground, but I've made up some ground. This 200 EXC against that YZ250 is, this is going to be a showdown now. I'm slowly reeling him in. I mean, slowly, but I'm getting him. I was so glad when Craig got his cast off and able to get back out here racing again, because him and I can duke it out pretty darn good on the motocross track. Cross country, he's got me covered, but motocross track, I got a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm slowly reeling him in. I'll bet it takes me about a half a lap here to get somewhere where I can start seeing his number plates. I've caught him looking back a few times. He got second. I got first in the first moto, so if he wins this, he's going to take the overall and take the overall points. Just can't let that happen. Not when you're running for the championship up here. Just don't want to let that happen. I guarantee he's coming hard and heavy at Greensburg. This should be the last lap coming up here. I thought I'd include all the footage because this was just a dang good race between us, and it's been a little while. There's Kevin with the white flag. I gotta find a way to make up that ground on this last lap, and believe me, my heart is into it. I'm gonna make this happen. This is as fast as I can scream up there. I'm chattering the tires to the outside. Wait until the extreme end of freaking, I made up a lot of ground right there. On that straight stretch, oh, look at the ground I made up. I bet you I made 15 bikes up right there. That there might have got me close enough to start smelling the tailpipe of that baby. Look behind you, Craig. Look behind you, because I have arrived. I'm here finally. You are roosting the daylights out of me. I'm going to try to take this wide line and catch you on the inside. Oh, there I am. You looked over your wrong shoulder the first time. I caught you. Oh, this is fun, folks. Let me tell you, this is fun. This is the kind of action you got to get your bike out of the garage and come out to Greensburg and have some fun with us. Alright, this is that same turn that I've been able to pass a lot of guys with. He's a pro though, man. I'm telling you, he didn't miss a beat on that turn. I'm just thinking, please don't let this be a repeat of Joe Cole. That one hurt. 2 in a row would be really bad for him. Alright. I gotta find something here today. Craig says that he hit the kill switch, went to re-grip his left bar, and pulled the clutch in at the same time, and whatever it was, it stalled the bike out. And it was a gift to me. Most definitely not on purpose. And I got to remind Kevin, hey, it's a checkered flag, not the white flag. He hurry up and switches flags there. But I'll take the overall win and win on that second moto. And it was a lot of fun.